Hey guys, it's Colleen from Life on Caterhouse Creek and Caterhouse Creek Vintage, and today I'm going to share a rather large thrift store haul with you. If you're new to my channel, I blog about thrift stores, hauls, furniture flips, DIY projects, and decorating. You can check out everything on my blog, lifeoncaterhousecreek.com. Today I have a bunch of stuff that I got at about 4 different thrift stores and 1 flea market. Some of it will be going in the shop as is, some of it will be staying at my house, some of it will be projects that I will share with you, some upcycles, and some of it I'm not sure of yet, so we'll see how it goes. So I'm gonna start with, we'll start with these. These came from a little thrift store where they were having 50% off. So believe it or not, they were $2. I have 2 of them. They were $4 and then half off, so I paid $2 each. I'm probably going to paint the bottom white and distress it. These, they're really not my style. I may try to use them for spring, but they probably will end up in the shop eventually. So I got these, 2 of these for $4. Let's see. I got this weird little gravy bowl. I can't really read the bottom. I think it says made in China. I didn't really care. I actually, sometimes when I pick up things, I don't necessarily pick them up because I think they're antiques. I just like them because of the color or the style, or, just because I like the shape, like this one. So it's kind of funky. It might look good on a shelf in my dining room or my kitchen, on top of some plates or something like that. So I really like that. And I think it was $1. So there's that. And then again, this is antique. Has a label on the bottom. You can see that there. It's just adorable. I mean, look at the shape and how cute that is. And I think that was like $1. So I love that. And again, white pictures. I never turn these down. This is probably gonna end up in the shop because I have one very similar to it, and it's certainly not an antique. It's, I don't know, it's got a label on it from recently, but it's a great shape. It's nice and tall. It would be tall, with really pretty with some tall greenery in it for whatever season. That was $2.50. And I got this adorable, and this is not vintage or anything, I don't think, but it's so cute. Look at it. It's gray. It's got it's just a little measuring set, and it's gonna look so cute in my kitchen because it's all gray and white and black. So cute. And that was like $1.50 for all 3 pieces. And then I got this pottery, which is handmade. It's got a signature of somebody on the bottom that made it. It's just, the colors are gorgeous. The tan, black, and brown. I mean, that's like everything that I have in my house. So I absolutely love that. And along with that, and for some reason, I was attracted to some fall stuff. I don't know why. But this little jar, great size, great shape, would be great on a shelf. It was like $2. It's got the same kind of brown tones in it. So that and this both. I mean, this is kind of a, you could do this all year, but during fall though, how pretty, with the browns. And then I picked up this basket that had this floral in it. And first of all, I really got it. It was only $5. Actually, this might have been $2.50 because it was half off. I love the wall basket. It's going to be great for whatever season you want to use it for. And I wouldn't use it like this necessarily. It's a little big for my taste. Plus, it's kind of wrecked a little bit. But if you take the pieces out, they're all little stems that look like these picks. So you could easily take out some of the pieces, which I've done. Let's see, here's like this hydrangea here, like this, and combine them together and put them in a little pitcher. So I'll end up using the basket by itself, and then, put these in the little pitcher, or this other little crock that I got. So for fall, it would be so pretty to group all of these things together. So when you're out, you don't necessarily need to be thinking about the season that you're planning for. Like right now I'm looking for spring, and I do have some things for spring, but you should be looking at all different seasons. Look for Christmas stuff. It's the best time to find Christmas is after Christmas, summertime when you're at garage sales, that type of thing. So these will be so pretty in the fall with these flowers. So there's that. And then I got this, not really, the color's a little off, I guess, but I love the little flowers on it. It's just so pretty. So this will probably end up in the shop, I would imagine. I'm gonna try it in the kitchen and see how it looks, because it is kind of those shades that I have, but it probably will end up in the shop. And then, let's see, I got this little tray, which I will change into, I will be using as an upcycle project. I'll probably paint something in the middle, whitewash it, white wax or something, maybe do a stencil, but it's really lightweight. I think it was like 50 cents, or it will look good on the shelf in my office. It might look good in here with the gray if I paint it white. So that'll be a project that I will be sharing with you on this video. And I got this bowl, which not at all antique. It needs to be cleaned up in a major way. It was $2.50. It's from Walmart, but it's heavy, it's thick. So I think I might paint this and I won't feel bad about it because it's not an antique. You know, it's just from Walmart. So that will be a project that I'm going to share too, and show you how I paint it, what I paint it with, and how I decorate with it. And then I got these cute little bunnies for Easter. They were 25 cents each. I love them. I try not to do a really themey stuff for not Thanksgiving, Easter or Valentine's Day, things like that. I try to stick with neutrals and everyday stuff. Maybe bring in one little color, like I think for spring I'm going to do a little bit of lavender. But with these, I like them because of their size and their shape, and they're so cute. But I'm going to do a project with these where I use a little bit of homemade chalk paint with baking soda, just to give them a little texture, maybe like a little bit more of a cream color, not so bright white. So that'll be a project. And then I got this really pretty bowl. I love the edges. They're so pretty. And I'll probably just put this in my dining room on the hutch with the rest of my white dishes. It was 25 cents. And I got this little box, which I think is like, I don't know, it's a recipe box or something. It needs to be cleaned in a major way. It's like somebody must have had it in their kitchen. It's a little greasy, but I love the color. It's a little bit gold, but I'm gonna see how it looks in my kitchen. If I don't like it, it'll end up in the shop. So I did get this. I want to say it was like $2. So that was a good deal. And then I got these other dishes. And what's funny is this leaf plate that I picked up will be perfect in the fall with all the other fall stuff that I just got. So I'm just gonna pack this stuff away and keep this for fall. And if I end up not using it, it'll end up in the shop. So there's that. And then another white plate. I love the little nubbies on the edges. So pretty, stacked together. I wanna say this was 50 cents. Love it. I got this. It's like it could have been a Christmas tree shop. I'm not even sure. It probably was. It was $1.50, but this is going to be a project today too. I'm going to paint this part and do a stencil on it or something, and probably hang it in my kitchen or put it in the shop. I'm not sure yet, but so there's that for $1.50. That was a project, an upcycle project. This is an upcycle project. It's handmade. Somebody made this. It's got a lot of nails in it and things like that. But I think once I fix all that, paint it, I'm toying with white or green. I'm not sure, like sage green would be super pretty. Put some glass jars in it with florals for spring, or even greens for Christmas. You know, I love that. So there's a project. That was $2.50. And then I got these such pretty prints. I'm not even... You see, these were $1.50 each. Oops. Yeah, $1.50 each. This is from Albany, New York, which is where we're from. So, I mean, this is so pretty. It's just a black and white, and I think it's gonna look really pretty in like a black frame, just anywhere on a shelf for whatever season. These are everyday pictures. And then this one, which is really pretty. I love the black and whites. So I think these are gonna stay at my house, but we'll see. I'm not promising anything. And then another fall piece, I got this for $2. It's certainly not old. It's probably TJ Maxx or Marshalls or something, but it was only $2, and I love the leaf, and it would look nice on a shelf. Oops, on a shelf in the fall with like a nice mirror or something. So, and one of those Crocs or something. So there's that. And I told you this was a long one. This was a big one. And then this stool, how adorable is this stool? I love the patina. I love how it's worn. The bottom is really cool, the way they have it put together. This was $10. This will probably end up in the shop. I have probably 2 or 3 black little stools like this that I picked up. I may put one of those in the shop and keep this, I'm not sure, but so cute. And then I got this basket, which I'm gonna put on the wall in the great room. I don't like the color necessarily, but I love the size. I may try to do some kind of wash on it with paint, I'm not sure. Not a white wash because I want it to be a little darker, but maybe like a dark wash like I did with this basket back here with some black paint. Instead of doing a white wash, I did like a dark wash. So we'll see about that. And then I got these prints, which I'm drawn to these prints that have the matte in them, and the florals are so pretty, and I love the gold frame. I love the green matte is just so pretty, and they look so pretty in a grouping and in our gallery wall up the staircase. I got 2 of these. One is December and one is March. So they look a little bit different, but the flowers are so pretty and the colors are so vibrant. It's just gorgeous. So these are gonna probably go either up the staircase with the gallery wall, or I'm gonna do something somewhere else, maybe in here for spring. Let's see. I think a couple other things. I got this crock, which is heavy and it's big, and it was only $5, but it's broken. It's cracked, and I think they put it back together, but I don't really care. It's so pretty, and it will be nice up on top of an armoire or with, you know, floral in it, or some birch logs or whatever. But $5, $5. You can't beat it. And then for spring, I also got this picture, which is not something that I would normally gravitate to. I don't really do the floral necessarily on something like this. I like a white picture that is more, you can use it throughout the seasons. It's more versatile, but I really like the pretty pink on this, which I think I might use in the kitchen for spring. So I like, and it was only $4.50. So I like that. And then I got these 2 things I picked up at a local thrift store. The same thing as the other one, the same basket, but I just love these wall baskets. They're great to put you know, anywhere. I'm gonna take these flowers out. These are totally not my style. I'll probably donate those back to the shop where I got it. But I mean, look how pretty that basket is, and it's got this really pretty handle. So this will probably end up in the shop, and I'll keep the other one, or vice versa. I only really need one. But I also got this really pretty frame. As you can see, I mean, it's huge. This was only $4, and it's got this beautiful white center in here. And how pretty would this be on the wall with this basket in it with florals in it? And that would be so pretty for spring with the green. I love it. So I'm gonna play around with that. We'll see if I can decorate something and show you how I kind of envision those 2 things working together. And then the last thing I got, oh no, I got this one too. I got this mirror. I'm gonna put this in the shop. This is a project I'm gonna share with you today too. It is, I think I'm gonna paint it white. I know, paint it white. But I think it's gonna look really pretty. If I distress it a little bit, you can put florals in here for spring, or little gourds for fall. Yeah, I think it'll be pretty. This will end up in the shop, and this will be a project for today. And then the last thing I got, and I know you guys are gonna think I'm crazy, but hear me out. So I got this for $15 at a flea market, and it's an old churn of some kind. I mean, I'm sure it at one point had the crank that went in there, and it had inner pieces, but I didn't even care. I love the patina. Look at that. It's gorgeous, and I'm gonna clean it up. I'm gonna strip the sides because the paint is really thick and I'm not really crazy about that, but the ends are perfect. I put little, it's broken at the bottom. I put little pads on the bottom so it can sit on my table, and I'm gonna put it on my dining room table for spring with florals in it. It's a little tall, but the ceilings are fairly tall, so I think it'll be okay. But I will share that with you once I get it done too. That won't be part of this video, it'll be the next one. So there's that. So tons of stuff, and I'll share how everything turns out and whether or not it ends up in the shop or not. So I hope I gave you guys some inspiration on what to look for when you're out. Again, don't just limit yourself to what season that we're in. Look for Christmas, look for fall, look for things you can use in different seasons and in different rooms and things like that in your home. So thank you so much for watching. If you are new again, please hit that subscribe button and follow along. And again, you can check out more information, more projects, more DIY projects, more decorating at lifeoncatorawscreek.com. Thanks, guys. Okay, and the last one is this little tray that I got. And we're gonna do this in the same paint I did everything else. Literally just mixed one batch for all these projects. Okay, so for the basket, while the other things are drying, I'm gonna update the basket just a little bit. It's very orangey, and I want it to be a little bit more brown. So I found this stain, just gel stain in my craft stuff. I have no idea how old it is. It could have been there forever, but I'm gonna try it and see if I can darken it up a little bit. Now, I don't want it to be really, really thick on here, so I did take some warm water and dip my brush in it and just get it a little bit wet so I can thin out the stain just a little bit. I squeezed it on a, you know, we're high tech here with the paper towels. So I just squeezed it on here and I'm just gonna wipe a little bit on the brush and just see what happens. I mean, worst case scenario, I can always just wipe it off or wash it off with water.